back. So I had to move some stuff around, and I'll show you some doors, and maybe we'll take a ride up front on my tractor. My tractor's out there. I had to jump start that. Not a dead battery, but pretty much not enough to get that turning over. So before I showed you all my parts washer, so let's turn it on again. Here's my rig switch here. There you go. So that switch is broken. Now this is the next one. So all I'm going to do is I have all the other parts drying over there, and I'm just going to show you what I did instead of just tell you what I did. All I did was clean them off this way, because we're going to start welding, get all the tracks. You can keep the tracks on. That's not going to be a problem. Clean all the loose rust off, and then you're going to have to grind a spot or two on here off, so you can get a good contact for your ground on your welder. So that's pretty much one done. We'll do the other one. Same deal. What's nice about it is you got like a bucket over here. You just keep washing your brush and put it in there. It works out good. It actually goes through a filter, so it is clean coming out of here at the top. I just got to, I want to run some new fluid. I mean, it's really not that dirty actually, but, and it's very expensive. It's like, I found a way to do it. I'll show you how I do it. Made it a lot cheaper, but I could hear it's a little low. It's barely touching. So just clean up the parts pretty decent. Get it back to where you can work with it. It's pretty good. Okay, so that's that. Shut that off. And then just, like I showed you before, I just used brake clean. Get the heavy stuff off real quick. And even the brake clean goes in there, it's cool. It doesn't do anything, affect anything. Won't mess the mixture up. So we got one is on. And then we're just gonna put it on the bench over there next on the rags and let that dry. And you got the other one. I had to go back and the storage where I keep a lot of my supplies. There's only so much room in this little shop, but it'll grow. So there you go. You're down to 2. Put it away, and you can dry them. I'm gonna dry them over on the bench because I got rag. I wonder if we should do everything on the bench. No, I'm gonna get some rags here. I'm doing here. So I should have turned Robert on for a second. Robert's basically named Robert after my Uncle Bobby. So I know he likes to watch my videos, and I learn things from him. You learn everything from somebody. So if you think you're so smart, you're not going to learn anything. You can't know everything. I don't know everything. I don't know shit. I mean, shoot. Right, Mrs. Panino? So let them dry off in here. Once in a while, just go and flip them. They're good. And my gloves off, and I can show you what I'm doing. Setting up this guy with the black Jeep. So over here, we got the soft doors. So let me show you a little closer here, and I'll bring you out to the tractor, what we got going on. So I got the soft doors for Dazed and Confused, the bottom half. The bottom half is fine. It's the top half. Everybody thinks they know Jeeps and everything. Well, that one has the original set of doors, and I'm gonna give the doors to these guys. They should be here in an hour. At least that's what they told me. So I hope they're legit. Man, this thing even leaking axle fluid, rear end fluid. Man, this poor truck, man. Actually, it's not leaking it from anywhere It's actually only leaking it from the seat hole, so we'll seal that up. I mean, the fill hole. She needs a lot of work. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna get the seats in first so we can start driving it. And because when the other one gets sold, then I don't have one that's topless. I got Godzilla, she's like half topless. That's probably kind of cool, like a girl goes half topless. That's not bad. Half topless. Well, you want the top half. Yeah. I told that to my wife the other day. I said, you should go topless. And she's like, yeah, I don't think so. I said, hey, the top's off. Let's go topless. I go topless. She goes, yeah, you're a guy. Whatever. So we're going to put these over there. So I'll put Robert on. He can follow me a little bit. And I'll show you what I got going on. So hopefully Robert can follow me. So let me grab the soft doors. And the thing is, the top half is not the right one. So they leave a gap around the top. So the bottom doors are fine. They're shut nice. They open nice. I paid like a decent amount for these doors. The guys that are getting this Jeep are gonna have a nice one. So I'm gonna give them the soft doors, and I tell them no, don't even take the tops. Just find the tops. Just find that top piece, and you're done. You got a soft top Jeep. You can put it down. You're done. You know, you don't need the hard doors. If you want the hard doors, then you're gonna have to put a hard top on it, and that'll match. You know, I got a gray one, and I have one on the other black one, but that's already done. And if they really want to do something, we'll work something out. So we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do there. So I got another ad going on. What's up with that? So let's follow me. Well, let me grab both doors. They're light as can be, and then we'll take a ride to the front. Or at least I'll load these in my tractor. So come on, let's see if you can see me, Robert. Follow. I don't know if it goes 360. Keep going. All right, so I got my tractor out front, well, in the back of the barn. I'm loading up. Soft doors. I'm going to bring out the other soft doors to show them, and I'm going to take a little break, go get something to eat, and let me grab the other part. Come with me. Follow me. Eye recognition. You gotta get like a motion maybe or something like that. Maybe it's too much in a shop. So there's the top half, and they just slip in. The thing is, they leave a gap. Same thing. Soft tops. Now this soft top combination is leaving a gap on the top, and that's what I was trying to explain to him, and he didn't understand, like through a text. Texting is very hard, so you just kind of have to actually talk to people once in a while, and maybe if they see what I'm talking about, which I'm not saying you're stupid, it's just I'm having a hard time getting these pieces. Not a really hard time, I just didn't look enough because I got a lot of work to do, and that's life. Drive it more, I would go with the hard top. But, you know, if they want the soft top, I'd rather have the soft top. Now, one last thing, they wanted me to put a hitch on it. I was like, okay. They want one on the front and the rear to move their planes around. I'm like, hey, you got more money than me. So what I did is over this way, I had somebody giving me, they give me things all the time. I have a hitch. I have the receiver part. I guess this is the hitch part. Hitch it. So I have a ball and a hitch. I'm going to show them this is solid. Man, that's solid. How do you think you do that? You got to drill through this? I mean, it can't be solid. So I'm going to match this to the back and see what they want to do. I'll throw in the deal. You know, I'll say, look, if you want more, you need more money. You don't want it, I'll leave it here. I'm going to sell it because this is for sale. Remember that. I think it's on the marketplace. It's on marketplace. Oh wait, I don't have this on for sale. I gotta put this for sale. Yeah, so I have this for sale. So I gotta take a little video of it, and then so keep on watching. I gotta bring all this stuff up front, and then maybe I'll bring the